Like, how do I source somebody where I can be like, hey, we don't have to be in a relationship. I just want you to be hot and think that I'm hot, and then we can smooch. And maybe you can hold me. Like, if somebody with strong arms were to hold me and snuggle me, that would be really nice too.
Am I the only one? You know, when I find videos like this, when I get sent videos like this to cover, it actually makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable the way that these women talk to their audiences. Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today that was sent to me, and this is from a woman who is essentially desperate for Chad, okay? She wants to go out there, she wants to have her non-committal fun without a relationship, and what better way to voice that than to come on TikTok and to say it. Guys, something very bad has happened to women over the last couple of decades. You know, things have really gone downhill for them. But this is an especially sad video, so let's jump into it. Do not forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
I just want somebody to kiss me. I am touch-starved. My love language is physical touch, but I don't like when most people touch me.
Yeah, and so what that means, right, is that she just wants Chad, okay? The average guy having, you know, a relationship with him or having intimacy with him is obviously completely disgusting. She wants some jacked dude, okay, with nice arms, and she wants to make out with him. She wants that particular man. She says that her love language is physical touch. I don't know, like this whole love language thing is just so stupid to me. But this is what she's talking about, guys. The average man will not do.
Love language is physical touch, but I don't like when most people touch me, which is really tough because my lips are sad and my soul is sad, and I just want a good makeout session. Has me like debating re-downloading dating apps just to find somebody to kiss, but I know that's not how they work, and I know it's a bad idea. So I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so whenever women make videos on the internet, guys, and they sit here and they want to talk to you about how they're so sad, okay? Life is difficult. You know, they just can't find a man. They can always, and I mean always, find a man. You know, unless she's like, you know, severely disfigured or something from an accident. I mean, even then, okay, even then, women still have options when it comes to dating. Okay, and again, guys, you know, a lot of the reason why these women are single is because they make themselves single. Okay, you know, like I see a lot of them complain about, oh, lack of marriage, men aren't wanting to marry them, they just want to find their Prince Charming. These are women who have passed by their Prince Charming so many times. Like so many times, guys, it is absolutely disgusting. And then you get the same women start talking about God and the universe and how they're just waiting for their man to be sent by one of these two things, even though their man has been sent so many damn times before. You know, the universe, if it has some sort of sentience or God or whatever you believe in, is probably looking at these women and just shaking their heads like, you know, man, I've sent this woman 3 viable options that she could marry within the last month, and just, you know, none of them will do. And women will hear that and they'll be like, oh, only 3 in the last month? I mean, modern women, right? 3 in the last month? That's not very many to choose from. Most dudes don't even get 3 options in a year, 3 real options of women. You know, and these are the people who are complaining about dating. It's crazy. Let's continue with the video. My goodness.
Has me like debating re-downloading dating apps just to find somebody to kiss, but I know that's not how they work, and I know it's a bad idea. So I'm not going to do it.
And so this is spoken like a woman, by the way, who has done this many times. This is the woman who has been with so many dudes. If you actually knew the number, it would disgust you probably. And every single one of these women, guys, will lie to you about how many dudes they've been with. Oh, I've only been with 3 guys. and she's like 27. She's downloaded dating applications like 50 times. Like, come on now, who are we kidding? Oh, I've only had 3 boyfriends. And she's 27. And what they don't tell you, what they neglect to mention, is all of the dudes that they've hooked up with or done other things with in between, who they don't count because they weren't in a relationship with the guy. And some poor simp will come along and marry a woman like this, guys. She will be cheating on him the whole time. She will be waiting until she can take his money. She will be extracting him for resource, probably giving him no intimacy as well, by the way. You know, like it's a tale as old as time, really. Although it's a lot more common these days.
How they work. And I know it's a bad idea. So I'm not going to do it. But like, how do I source somebody where I can be like, hey, we don't have to be in a relationship. I just want you to be hot and think that I'm hot, and then we can smooch. And maybe you can hold me. Like if somebody with strong arms were to hold me and snuggle me, that would be really nice too.
Am I the only one? You know, when I find videos like this, when I get sent videos like this to cover, it actually makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable the way that these women talk to their audiences. You know, like they have this way of speaking to the people who watch their videos. Like it just comes across incredibly patronizing. They themselves act incredibly childish. The crap that they're saying makes no sense. Like if you want to go out there and you want to hook up and smooch random dudes without a relationship, I mean, we have a word for that. You're welcome to do it. Just get a dating app. But she doesn't want a dating app, guys. So I think what we're really complaining about here, like the crux of the issue for this woman, is that she wants to have intimacy with these dudes, but it frustrates her that she can't get commitment. She says that she wants to do it without a relationship, but I think deep down it bothers women like this. I really do, because these are the same women who push, you know, who are still like 30 plus years of age, making TikToks crying about how dating is difficult for them. Okay, and they're like, their cat in the frame of the video that they're recording is trying to escape them. Okay, and guys, you know, if you're a long-term watcher of this channel, I'm not a fan of cats, but even I feel sorry for the damn things when those cats are forced to live with these women. Okay, and that's where this woman is headed. You know, it's like you can watch videos like this, man, and you can see it written ahead of time. You already know what's coming.
Relationship. I just want you to be hot and think that I'm hot, and then we can smooch. And maybe you can hold me. Like if somebody with strong arms were to hold me and snuggle me, that would be really nice too. But the issue is I have to like the person in order to want them to touch me, which then means I should just have a relationship. And I haven't found anybody I like enough to be in a relationship with. I'm suffering.
Okay, and so there's, you know, the truth finally comes out. Okay, it's exactly as I thought. What happens here is she wants a relationship, but she doesn't just want a relationship with anybody. She wants a relationship with a man who she's highly attracted to, who she's really interested in. And this is what happens when women go out here and they hook up with a bunch of dudes, is they can't be content with the average guy. And this is the problem that a lot of guys run into, right? Is they start dating a woman and then the woman inevitably becomes unhappy. And what happens is the dude thinks that he can fix it, right? He thinks, oh, if I put in more effort, if I do everything she tells me to do, then I can save this relationship. But here's the problem. She's not going to be happy no matter what you do. You could provide everything. You could be a great man. You could morally be upstanding. First of all, these women don't care about morals, by the way. Like, morals are a thing that men care about. These women do not even know what morals actually are, guys. Anyway, you know, you can do all of these things. But the problem is these women have been, their pair bonding ability is completely broken, and they will inevitably ditch you no matter what you do anyway. That's why these women get used for their bodies, and then the men just leave. Because these women have nothing else to offer men, typically. But guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.